disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So NC State's offense will start this game off. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things.
Oh, he's got some space. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Fires to the middle. It's caught. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking for a man. It's Irvin. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jamison. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got him downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The Wolfpack now operating in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air. It's Irvin. Unloads it left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. They're dealing with a second and long. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, they were able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires it incomplete. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And here comes the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Completes it in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. NC State going up tempo. They'll throw it from the red zone. Right down the middle. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Brought down at the 11 as he was trying to find enough room to take it back for the pick six.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Still deep in their own territory, 2nd and 6 from the 15. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Pinned just inside their own 20, they need to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quickly out to the tight end. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Hauls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Morris. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. They'll move the tight end. Wants to fire on second down. He's got it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up third down.
Muscling ahead on third and short. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Caught in the backfield. It's Morris. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. North Carolina has been able to call its shots offensively. As impressive a performance as I've seen from this group in some time. They're up 14 over Virginia Tech. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and Wilson
Turning it on! They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wolfpack line up facing third and approximately half a mile. Unloads it downfield. Finds a spot in the middle. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Back to throw, it's Irvin. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Catch in the middle. It's Daly. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Punt is on its way. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Irvin. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Off the play fake on first down. Wide open downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call it.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Give to the fullback. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Irvin. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Snagged out of the air. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Sweet cut there. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Here comes the hurry up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They'll run play action. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Complete to start this drive.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back him off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding him? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to pass. It's Irvin. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete on third down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. Made a defender miss. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man, it's Cook. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. I'm not sure what good that did. The completion's fine for the percentage and the stats, but the result's the same. Not enough for the first down. Punt team on the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Jean-Pierre. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quick completion to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Scanning the field, it's Irvin. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Jean-Pierre. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. NC State has to come up with a big play on third and long. Safe completion on the screen. They don't get nearly enough on third down, fourth down coming from the 48. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Punt is in the air. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. That's caught. It's Cook. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Third down coming up.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Daly. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout by the offense.
To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got a man. It's Daly. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Daly. Right down the gut of the field. The 10. All the way in for the touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Virginia Tech. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Irvin. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. NC State has to come up with a big play here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And what a great way to start the second half if you're on defense. You did some really good things in that first half, and so you set the tone here early by getting a sack, and you are sending a clear message to this offense. This second half ain't going to be easy.
Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Snags it quickly on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Daly. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. Handoff from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Motion from the wide receiver. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Morris. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the red zone, looking for a space. Grabbed in the middle. It's Morris. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
9-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
He's got it on the right. Into their happy place for a touchdown.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Back to pass, it's Irvin. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Wolfpack line up facing 3rd and approximately half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Missed the connection on 2nd, now looking at a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. They're facing a 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Irvin. Here's the pressure. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Fires to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give to the tailback. Past the 45. On the move at the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
2nd down.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wide receiver comes in motion. A first down run on the doorstep. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
with the extra point. They move on top by 15. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Got the first down himself. Gets some yardage and gets down. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off-play action. He wants to go deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Irvin. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pulls and fires complete. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Tight end now in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Kick is in the air. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Back to throw, it's Irvin. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it. There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, Dave, and he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Virginia Tech. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Brings into the open. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in this stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They've got the lead, but here in the fourth quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
And they can't make the play on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Irvin. Throwing right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play could make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, pads the lead for his team. We've still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. And here's a fumble way behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Irvin. He lets it fly. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He leaves it with his back. Showing off the arm. Plows through the defense. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And now the lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Back to pass, it's Irvin. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. NC State quick to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo. They're ready to do it again.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. This offense has it with really good field position. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll keep it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already four-down territory? Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today between Penn State and Ohio State. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. To the air, it's Irvin. Here's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, NC State!
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
Battle for the Cy-Hawk going down today, guys, and we've got an update in the always entertaining game between the Cyclones and Hawkeyes. Iowa was able to finish off a close one in Iowa City today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive in advance. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.